Hey, a very good evening to you, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are joining us. And you are warmly welcome to the Power Impact Series, proudly brought to you by the African Season Speakers Network. My name is Ambassador Benjamin Owusu-Ansah. Today happens to be the 8th day of January 2023. What have you been up to? Hey. We're going to chat this evening. You're going to tell me what you've been up to. For 2023, the 8th day. What have you been doing from day 1 to the day number 8? We're going to tell me all about it. And we're going to have a good chat. Were you here last week? We started off on a high note, and coming down from where we started from last week, being the first Sunday of the year 2023. It was on a high note. This week, we're taking it to another height. So, yeah. Get into the chat area. Let me know who is online with me. Let me know who is joining me. Tell me something. The past 8 days, what have you been up to? And the most important thing, make sure you share the link. Share the link. Let others also join in to come and learn and come and share with us what we are going to talk about today. In our studios today for the very first time, all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. Nigeria. You're going to love him. You're going to love what he's going to share with us. And hey, we are ready to learn a lot of things. We are still on talking more on how to position yourself in the digital space. So yeah. Share the link. Let others join. And tell me where you are joining us from. Tell me who is online with me. And let's keep the conversation going. Don't go anywhere. I'll go right back. Let me take my first commercial break. And when I'm back, yes, I'll do the introduction of our guest today. So stick around. Don't go anywhere.
Need a spark to kickstart your innovation? Looking for thoughts and talks to get things moving? Wondering how to navigate a future full of change and uncertainty? With the eye-opening stories of digital disruption, extreme customer centricity, organizational innovation, and global shift, our collective of speakers, MCs, and moderators will shift your perspective. Meet our speakers. For booking and interviews, contact us on 0246 054092 or send us a mail info.accessnet@gmail.com. You can also follow us on all social media channels at AccessNet Global, African Seasoned Speakers Network, influencing the next generation of Africans.
Influencing the next generation of Africans, and that's what we seek to do here at the African Seasoned Speakers Network and with our flagship program, the Power Impact Series. Yes, I told you it's going to be wonderful here today, and yeah, we're about to introduce to you our guest for today, and I'm so excited to have this guest in our studio, and I'm sure you're going to be excited also. You know what this guest? Okay, you wait. I'm going to tell you more about him. But before we do that, hey, help me welcome our guest for today. As I told you, all the way from Nigeria, Lagos. The good thing and the funny thing is that this guest has been in Ghana for some time. So sometimes I don't know how to describe him, whether to say he's a Ghanaian or he's a Nigerian or where he's based. I just don't know how to describe him. But hey, when he comes, he's going to tell us more about himself, Yes, he was in Ghana, moved from Ghana to Nigeria. He used to come to Ghana and a lot of things. Yeah, let's going to see what he's going to tell us. So he's an online consultant. Yeah. And then he helps young entrepreneurs grow their digital image or grow their digital space business, make them hit up there. All he's going to do tonight or today, based on your timing, is going to help you how you're going to harness or how you're going to grow as a leader in the digital space in 2023. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are ready, because I am ready, help me welcome for the very first time onto the Power Impact Series no other person than my friend and a brother that I call him Patrick Timi, all the way from Nigeria, Lagos to be precise.
Yeah. Hello.
How are you doing, Patrick?
Yeah, I'm very fine. Good to have you, Ambassador Benjamin.
Yay.
Good to have you why?
What
Mati, why? Mati.
Yeah, yeah. So Patrick is trying to practice his tree language that he learned
Yeah,
whilst
yeah.
he was in
Good to
Ghana.
be here, man. Good to be here.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. So Patrick, how you doing? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Good. Thank
Yeah,
God.
today's the 8th day of January
Yes, sir. Yes,
2023.
sir.
How has
Yes,
the
sir.
year been? How's the year been for
Yeah,
you?
Charlie, there, it be God, no, it be God wake kept us live today. Where many people desire to see this day, but they are no more, man. But the
Yeah,
grace of
man.
God kept you and us, and we are all alive this day. So it's a privilege, you know. So what
Yeah,
can it
yeah,
do?
yeah, yeah. It's a privilege. Yeah, as long as we are alive, we give praise to Jah for making it possible for us to see a new year
Yeah,
and again a new day. Right, right, right. So, I mean, somebody will want to ask and want to find out. I mean, you've been in
yeah,
Ghana before, right? How long have you? How long were you in Ghana? How long did you
yeah.
stay in Ghana?
I live in Ghana for like 6 years, you
Hey,
know.
hey, hey. Where precisely in Ghana were you?
Charlie, where I work out no, where work out plenty, where I stay for Domi Pillar 2, I stay
Hey,
for
hey,
Kwabenya,
hey,
I
hey.
stay
Okay,
for La Paz,
okay.
I stay for Christian Village. Ah, Charlie,
The list keeps on going, right?
plenty, but
Yeah, viewers. So this guy has stayed in the capital city of Accra. That's the
ah,
Greater Accra region.
yes,
So the
yes,
areas he was mentioning was the suburbs of Accra. He was mentioning Domi Pilatu. Was mentioning Kwabenya. He's mentioned La Paz. He's mentioned Christian Village. Yeah, this guy has room. He has room Accra. He has room Accra.
yeah,
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
yeah.
So in all this you're roaming in Accra, Ghana. How do you
Yeah.
find the place? How's the place like for you?
Yeah, see, one very interesting thing about Ghana is one of the most peaceful country in West Africa.
Oh
I'll
wow! Oh,
beat
wow. Give it up to Ghana. Yeah,
I'll
give it up to Ghana.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll beat my chest to say that it's a very peaceful place with the loving people. You know, it's the culture, the everything is superb. I love Ghana. Ghana is my second home, no doubt.
Okay. 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 Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no
So
doubt.
so
Ghana is my
uh,
second home.
where is the minister for or um our director for national identification? You've gotten a new citizen here, so get his card ready for him.
Woo! Nice one, nice one. Yeah,
Right. 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 Right.
I'm
Thank
coming
you.
back
Thank you.
home.
Thank you. You
Yeah,
back home.
Ghana is
There's
my
no
home.
place like
Yeah,
home. Yeah, there's no
yeah,
place
Ghana is
like home.
home,
Welcome.
man. Ghana is home.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, those joining us online. Yes, I have here Bob Baden. Bob Baden says, Happy New Year to you, Team Power Impact. May this
Yeah,
year
Happy New
nourish
Year.
us more than previous years. Watching with my beautiful wife here in Ghana, in the state of Soto, to be precise. Yeah, yeah,
Ah,
yeah. All right, Joe.
okay.
Bob Baden, thank you for joining us here. You were with us the whole of last year. I want to say thank you for joining us for all the series, and we are starting on a high note this year. Thank you so much. And to your wife, thank you for joining us. Yeah. I have here Stephen Giggs or Steve Giggs joining us all the way from South Africa. Hey, my man Stephen, how are you doing from South Africa? Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining us. And Jose Garcia. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The most peaceful and wonderful country in West Africa. Yeah, Jose, you want to share your experience with us? You have traveled the world around. You've traveled a lot of places in the world. Yet, so you can also attest to that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so Patrick, one will
Yes,
ask, who
sir.
is Patrick? Tell us about yourself. Who is Patrick? Let us know something about you, Patrick.
Okay,
Yeah.
Patrick is a rejected stone that's trying to be the builder's choice. That's who Patrick is. And ah, Charlie, Patrick is a very passionate digital online business person. You know, I started out as a driver in the street of Lagos, but I
Okay.
was so passionate to not
Mm,
only to depend on that time driving
mhm.
as my hustle, but I just did that for part time, and that was when my entrepreneurship drive really started. You understand? When you
Right.
have nobody to rely on, when you have no family, no friend, no anybody to
Mhm,
rely on, and you
mhm.
just know it's just you yourself and you alone to make it
Right.
happen. I just had to
Right.
just embrace digital entrepreneurship, and I thank God for where it's brought me thus so far.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's the hustler. I said he is a rejected stone. Yeah. So who found this rejected stone?
Yeah, so who found it is the grace of God.
Right.
Salvation found this rejected stone.
That's
You know, when
right.
you know Christ, you know your source, and when you know your source, you cannot be limited.
Right. Right.
Yeah, so
Right.
that has
Right.
been the drive, that's been the passion, and that's where
Right.
everything started from.
That's where everything started from. So what brought you to Ghana?
Yeah,
Or how did
like
you end up in
every
Ghana?
okay, so like every young Nigerian came to Ghana for a better life.
Okay.
And in quotes, we all know what most youths are involved in Ghana.
Okay.
So when I came, I had this narrative that I cannot depend on this way, this lifestyle. So
Sure.
I have to make a difference. So even in my Nigerian community, I told myself, see, I never had any degree, but I came to Ghana to get something.
Right.
And lo and behold, I applied for my first degree while I was in Ghana in 2015.
Okay.
2015 years when I came to Ghana. I applied to SMU Ghana. If you know SMU Ghana in Seco, it's
Okay.
a
Okay.
distance learning
SMU.
center,
Okay.
an Indian school, but they have a
Indian school.
distance
Yeah.
learning center here in Ghana. So because of my entrepreneurship drive, I said I wanted something that would position me in a better place for the online space. So I came to Ghana. I went in for a degree course with SMU. But after my first year, I had this financial challenge because we are paying in dollars. And back then, earning in dollars was not easy. So, as a normal street boy in Ghana, while my mates were just doing their thing and being carried away, I was putting my own for my self development. Charlie. So with that, I had this mindset that this thing is just for a short time. I cannot depend on this, but I need a better life out of this. I cannot come
Right.
out and tell somebody that this is what I'm doing for living. You
Right.
understand? So
Right.
while in Ghana, after SMU, I now started IPMC. If you know IPMC in Ghana, in
Right.
same around
Right.
Circle. So I now
Yeah.
went for a diploma course with
Okay.
IPMC, web
Right.
graphics and web development and graphics. I did 2 year advanced diploma course with IPMC,
Okay.
and this gave me the platform to start growing as a freelancer per
Okay.
se. So I started working on Fiverr, an online marketplace where you offer your digital skills and they'll pay you in dollars. So I
Okay.
started. That's where I started, and
Mm.
that is where everything all started from. So
Right.
after then, acquired some digital courses in Ghana. Also, if you know Gad Okran, he's a digital marketing consultant. He's my coach. He
Okay.
coached me also in digital marketing. So from
Okay.
there, that's been the story of how this brand, Patrick Timi Digital Marketing, how started from.
Yeah, 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 yeah. This is how it all started. This is how it all started. Oh, we love it. We
Yeah,
love it. We love it. We are enjoying the whole series and the whole
yeah,
narration you're giving us. Yeah. So let's kick in with what we have to talk about today. I mean, you've already started it, but hey, this is what we're going to
yeah.
talk about. Yeah. How to use digital media to
Yes,
position yourself as a leader
the leader.
in 2023. So
Yes,
yes,
sir.
in one of your narrations, you said you help young entrepreneurs grow digitally, or
Yeah,
um kind of digital entrepreneur or something of that sort.
yeah, 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 yeah.
What is this whole digital entrepreneurship
Okay,
all about?
digital entrepreneurship is all about. We all know what entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is somebody that offer a service and
Right.
get paid. Either a
Okay.
product or a service, and you get paid. You're an entrepreneur. No matter how small you are, wherever you are, even in that small village, in
Right.
one corner in Kasua or one place, you are an entrepreneur. You understand? So you just have to
Right.
wear that as an entrepreneur and start working towards it. So when you put digital, we
Right.
are currently the whole world is in the digital world. Okay,
Sure.
it's a
Sure.
one global village where you can be in your bedroom and still
Mm.
connect millions of people globally.
Right.
You
Right.
understand? Put your
Right.
message or your business in front of global audience. So when you say digital entrepreneur, is somebody that uses digital tools or digital media to sell his product or service.
Right, right. So you're riding on a digital platform to sell your
Yes,
service
sir.
and your product. So
Yes,
right. So
sir.
Joe says, just let me just read this one quickly. Joe says, I think old entrepreneurs need it more sometimes than younger entrepreneurs. so, so he's saying, I mean, it's as if we try to neglect the the old citizens who are entrepreneurs. No, but we're trying to bridge the gap in a way. So we're bringing both the old and the young onto the same platform for us all to
everybody
make use.
everybody has to embrace digital entrepreneurship, no matter the age, no matter the size. Is a way of life, it's a way of business for now. If you are not online, then you are not in business.
Wow. Okay, Steven says this guy is a hustler. He understand it. All right. So
Yeah,
okay, Abigail says, "Good, yeah. God bless you, boss." Yes, yeah. And then Ambassador Prince Kujo Hilton says, "Nice one." He already said an interesting topic. Yeah, thank you all. So yes, so he says what? Interesting topic. Yes, we're about to dissect and digest the topic. So we're just giving the prelims to the topic. Yeah. So you can get into the chat area. Let us know what you're thinking about the whole topic. What you are envisaging to learn from the topic. And then you just give us something about you who is also joining us online. Yeah. How has the digital space been for you as an audience joining us online? And then again, share the page, let others also join us, and let us all help position ourselves as leaders in the year 2023. Right. So over to you, Patrick. Okay, let me read this one from Bob. Bob says entrepreneurship is a way of life. Everyone,
yeah,
everyone in any way has sold or done a transaction. So everyone is an entrepreneur from what he's saying. All
yeah,
right. Thank you,
yeah,
Bob. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to pick it from there. So you said were working when you were in Ghana, whilst you were schooling, you were working on, is it Fiverr? You mentioned that
yeah.
Fiverr, right?
Fiverr, yeah, Fiverr, yeah,
And then you were being paid.
yeah, sure.
So what work were you doing? It's a digital platform, right?
Yeah, I was offering these digital services to business owners. I was different doing different kinds of I have different kinds of profile. I have video editing because I have a video editing skill. So I had that
Okay.
as a profile. I have a web development profile as well. So
Okay.
I just had the profiles of different skills that I know I can offer as a service.
Okay.
Okay. Then
Okay.
then in Fiverr, it started from $5. You can offer a skill from $5. So from $5, we started growing $20. It depends on what you're doing, 20, 30, 50, some gigs. You can also close $500, $800, 1,000 something. It depends on how your ability to close the gig for that high price. You understand?
All right.
So
Don't let me. I don't want to jump the gun. I don't know. I don't know your presentation, but we want to find out what is a Fiverr all about. Is it? What is that
okay.
platform? What is it
Okay,
meant
now let me
for?
explain. Let me explain because it will better some of our young folks watching this video.
Right.
Fiverr
Right.
is a online digital space where you can sell your skill or your knowledge as a service.
Okay.
Now, it can be
Okay.
anything. You just need you to be creative. If you go to Fiverr now, it's spelled FIVEER.com. You don't need to
FI.
pay to join. FIVE
Yeah. E. All right.
R.com.
Okay. Okay. Right. Right.
Yeah, so you can offer any skill of yours as a service, and you get to meet foreigners that will pay you in foreign currency to get that your service.
Wow. 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 That's something else. Hey. So hey, you need to get to this side and then share your experience and then
Yeah, sure,
put up
sure.
your profile and let's pick it up from there because
All
this
right.
man was doing that whilst he was in Ghana to pay his bills and pay his fees to educate himself, and
Yeah.
that's a true spirit of a hustler. He said, "Hey, I don't want to come in and return back the same. I need to do something for myself." That's good.
Sure.
That's good. Yeah. Hey. Share your story in the comments area. Let us know your hustling. I mean, progress also. Let's know where you are hustling from. Are you hustling in Ghana? Are you hustling outside of Ghana? Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Share with us. He just shared one with us, and this is a good one there for all hustlers that they can pick it up and go on. Right. So over to you, Patrick. We're going to talk about the topic for today:
All right.
how to use digital media to position yourself
Yep.
as a leader
As a
in
leader.
2023. All right.
23.
So this is up to you now. If you want
All
us to
right.
pull up a presentation
Yeah.
or
Can
you want
I?
to go a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah. Let me share my screen. Can you
Right.
just
All
let
right.
me know if you're seeing my screen? Then you're good to go.
Right. Sure. Let's
Okay.
see.
Can you see my screen?
All right. I need to bring it up.
Hello.
Yes. 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 I'm here.
Can, okay.
Yeah, I
Can
can
you see
see
my
it.
screen?
Yeah, we can see your
Yes.
screen.
All right. So we are talking about how to use digital media to position yourself as a leader in 2023, and it's brought to you by Patrick Timi.
Right, but
All
is there
right.
a way you can make it? You can just let it cover the whole screen for us from your end
I should do
because
what?
we are seeing the remaining slides. Is there a way you
Oh,
can
oh, okay.
let?
Uh, Wait, let me see. Uh, from here, I don't know. Uh, Hide. No. How is it that? How is it showing?
Okay, so we can see the second screen, number two. Find your niche, but then we can see underneath it the other slides that will be coming up. I was just asking if there's a way you can let us see the whole screen from here.
Just trying to. Okay, let me see. I just start live autoplay, hide
Yeah,
console, share remote control, hide live. I don't think it has that feature.
yeah. I think you had done that earlier. Okay, you don't worry. Let's go on with it.
Okay, let me just go on. So yeah, about an introduction. Like I've already said, I am Patrick Timi, an online business consultant and a digital marketing expert. I help business owners grow their business online using digital marketing strategies. I'm a full time freelancer. I train and I consult. I hold an advanced diploma in graphics and web development from IPMC Ghana. I'm a passionate digital entrepreneur. Next slide. So, we're talking about how you can position yourself as a leader on the online space in 2023. Now, you need to take, if you are looking to position yourself as an industry leader, then you should consider using social media to leverage your brand. Don't get it too big. When I say brand, you, wherever you are a brand. Whatever profile name you have on the online space, that's a brand. Okay, so just get that the back of your mind. So let's go on. Social media is a way to generate leads, establish your brand, and solidify your position as an industry leader. However, it also has the chance to waste your time and resources if done poorly. Now, deciding factors is to know how to position and carefully carry out your campaigns. With careful planning and execution, social media platforms can and will help you become an industry leader and will help your business or your career flourish further. We have few tips for you on how to position yourself as an industry leader through social media. I know on the podcast today we have a lot of young and aspiring folks on the business space as well. So everybody can take advantage of social media. The young, the old, the whatever whatever you find yourself doing, you can take advantage of social media to grow yourself on the online space. So we are continuing. Okay, no, number one. So the number one thing you need to have in mind on the online space is identify your goals. This should be the first step on a social media campaign. Other than being an industry leader, what other goals are you trying to achieve? This is where you work with your strengths. Now, it is ideal to know the SMART guidelines that uh, you can follow when identifying your goals, what you are trying and what you are trying to achieve. Sorry. Then number two, now for you to have goals, there need to be is a there need to be specific key points for you to outline your goals. They need to be specific. Having vague goals won't help your business or career in any way. Hence, your goals must be specific and it must nail down exactly what your career or business needs. Okay, whatever it is that is your goal, there must be specific. Then number two, measurable. Another factor you must note is that your goal should be measurable. Yeah, being able to measure your goal, whether you hit it or not, is a good goal. Then number three points to note is your goals must be relevant. A
Right.
social media campaign needs to be related to your overall marketing goal. So you must know why you want more career or more business exposure. Do you want it to gain or increase your audience? The question. Then number four, there must be timely. Your goals must be timely. They must be time bound. Having a visual goals won't help your business or your career in any way. Hence, your goals must be specific. Yes, we say that. Then that's for number one, identifying your goals. Then number two, find your niche. Find your niche. The first step to becoming an industry leader is choosing your niche. Choosing your niche allows you to narrow down your audience, and in the process, you avoid other companies or people trying to do the same. Try to put your focus on your field of expertise where the competition is scarce. Let me explain this a little bit. A lot of us are on the online space with no niche. We post about politics, we post about music, entertainment, we post all sort of sorry, let me not use that word nonsense, all sort of stuff on the online space. So when people come to your profile, they don't know what your particular niche is. You understand? So on the online space, you need to niche down your activities. If you are an entrepreneur, what are you doing as an entrepreneur? Are you a web developer? Niche down to web development. So when people come to your profile, they will know that this guy, yes, is a web developer. You understand? So it makes you to stand out. If you are a content writer, if I should come to your profile, I should know that this profile belongs to a content writer. You understand? It gives you an advantage on the online space. So you need to niche down because there are billions of people on the online space and everybody is not your target audience. Just that's the take home. Everybody
Right.
is not your target audience. Right? So find your niche. Very, very important to find your niche. Then number three, sorry. Wait, where we are? Gosh, sorry.
Right, right. Whilst Patrick gets back on
Yes.
track with what he's doing, yeah, we want to give all the shout outs to others are joining us. And hey, we want to say, hey, a big hello and a shout out to Janelle Apollos, all the way from Namibia, joining us from Namibia. Thank you, Janelle, for joining us. Hey, Let it keep rolling. Share the page. Let others also join us. And then thank you also, Nilante Lamte. I'm humbled to have joined this live Power Impact series. We'll go far and global, all the way from Ghana. Thank you so much, Nilante. Thank you so much, Patrick. Over to you.
All right. So welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, my audience. So we are going on. If you are looking to take your career to the next level, it is essential to identify what you love doing. Like I said before, niche down. You need to niche down to what is it that you love doing. Some people know that that is what you stand out for. Once you do that, try to read more and increase your knowledge about your chosen area. And most importantly, be the best at it. Then number three, choosing a platform. Trying to gain followers on various social media platforms can be overwhelming, no doubt. This may cause your social media efforts or campaigns to derail, have a setbacks, and end up failing. Rather than casting a wide net, it is better off to your audience and followers into one or two social media platforms. What this means is we have different social media platforms. So it's not compulsory because you want to start out, you must have profiles on all social media platforms. Okay, because along the line it will just cause setbacks for you. So two, just have one or two particular social media platform for you to start to work with. All right. Are you following? Hello, are we good?
Good. We're good. We're good. We're just jotting
All
it
right.
down because
All
we
right.
need them all.
Okay, so we're continuing. When choosing a social media platform, it is crucial to know where you can find prospective leads that may require your services. If you are
Right.
looking to be noticed by hiring managers, then you
Mhm.
might want to consider LinkedIn. Now,
Okay.
let me talk more about LinkedIn. One of the best social media platform for entrepreneurs right now is LinkedIn. But believe
Okay.
you me, most young people still don't take advantage of this social media platform. Okay,
Wow.
because
Right.
our young folks, they are more into gossips and entertainment. It's
Okay.
true now. So LinkedIn is a professional platform where you can meet recruiters and like-minded folks. Okay, that's
Okay.
where Mekiza saw my profile from
Okay.
LinkedIn. So
All right.
you can see the benefit of having a well optimized social media profile. I'm going
Right.
on. So,
Right.
however, if you are going to build an audience with your younger generation, then Instagram and Twitter are your best bets, like I just said.
Right.
All right. We're
Right.
going on. Then
We're
number
going on.
four, add value without expectations. Before I go on that, let me just do a little bit of explanation. A lot of us, we are on the online space. We are quick to expect reward. So when you come on the online space and after 2 months, after 6 months, you're not getting feedback from your product or whatever it is that you're offering as a service, then you feel bad, and you know, as in, it will drain you. Okay, it will drain you. But you have to be somebody of value. For me to want to exchange currency with you, I must
Okay.
know the value you have on the table. So
Okay.
people will not just come on social media and start following you or start commenting on your stuff if you are not giving them value.
Okay.
Once you find that thing you love doing, then
Okay.
be a person of value. I call it value bank.
Okay.
Anybody can come to your profile and redraw value.
Okay.
Anybody can
Okay.
come to your social
Okay.
media
Okay.
profile and cash out value. Then,
All right.
if you are not somebody that I can get value from, there's no way I can exchange currency with you.
Wow.
So I'm going
Wow.
on
Yeah.
now. Now that you have now that you have settled on your platform, the platform you want to use, either Facebook, either Instagram, IG, or the likes. Once you have settled on your platform, it is time to establish your presence. The
Okay.
only way to become an industry leader is using your social media platform is to add value without expecting anything from your followers. Give out value. People that earn 6 figures, 10 figures, whatever on the online space today, check well. They are people of value because for years back, they've been giving out values on their social media platform consistently. And in the long
Okay.
run, it became avenue for them to cash out. But
Right.
we are in a world where people want to cash out early
Cash
without
out.
giving
Cash
any
out.
value. Yes, without being of value, you just want to cash out. You cannot give what you and you cannot have what you can't give. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes, so you
Yes.
need to be person of value. Very,
Right.
very important. On your online profiles, people must see you as somebody that I can come to and get value in my niche. If I'm a
Right.
web developer, I can come to Timi's profile and
Right.
learn some stuff about web developing without spending any money. Then in the
Right.
long run, if Timi should come and tell me I have something to sell for $2, because Timi has given me value worth even $200, I'll be willing to pay him even $20 for what he wants to sell for to me.
Right. Right. That
That is
makes
it.
sense. That
Yes.
makes
So we are
sense.
going on. This is because we are in the age of convenience, where
Hmm.
all information can be accessed within
Right.
a few clicks.
Right.
Therefore,
Right.
it is essential to look towards offering value without expecting anything in return.
Wow.
If you do this consistently, it will definitely pay off in the future.
Right. Consistently.
Very, very important. Consistently. Point number 5, interact with your audience. Nobody wants to deal with a ghost. You have an online profile, and for the past 6 months, you've not posted anything, no activity, no engagement, and you want people to follow you. Charlie, you be ghost. How people follow you now? So let me bring this story to just broaden on this point. Okay,
Right.
I'm a real estate consultant here in Nigeria also. So few
Right.
days ago, I had helped a friend based in Australia to
Right.
buy a portion of land here in Nigeria. So after 2 years, the guy was in Nigeria like last 2 weeks. So we met and I took him to the place of inspection. So
Right.
while we were there, we had this other investor too that was standing in for somebody that is outside the country.
Right.
And I was just hearing this woman screaming on the background that she wants her money back. She wants her money back. This, that. She was just complaining. And I asked, what's the issue? She said she just went online. This company social media platform, their IG page, have only so number of followers. She was like, only 20 followers for a company like this. And she was like, they've not posted for the past so number of months. So how can she entrust her money for this kind
Okay.
of company? You
Okay.
understand? So only that alone has given the company a negative review.
Okay. Okay.
Now, I now
Okay.
have to explain to her that, see, some business owners don't see the benefit of this social media stuff. They still have this contemporary and analog way of marketing. They don't believe
Right.
because they want quick action. So they don't believe in social media. Social media is something you will do consistently, and in the long run, it will pay off. It's not quick. It's not how will I say itself magic.
Okay.
It's not
Okay.
magic. It's something you have to be consistent on, and in the long run, it will pay off. So I'm explaining on why you need to interact with your audience. Communicating and creating conversation with your audience is a surefire way to establish your brand on your choosing social media platform. It is relatively easy to interact with your audience, especially using Twitter, for example. If you are on Twitter, you can just simply ask and answer whatever question your audience might have. Very easy,
Right.
very easy.
Right.
You
Right.
must. You could also look at hashtag or keywords related to your field of or okay your field of expertise. Pause. Let me explain about hashtag. If you are in the online space, you see some persons always use hashtag. Now, let me explain the importance of hashtag. Hashtag, if I use hashtag digital marketing, okay, for my post, what that means is that anybody on the online space that have used that hashtag before, my content might likely appear on their profile. Are you getting it?
Right, right,
Yeah,
right.
so that is the importance of using hashtag. You
Okay.
see hashtag Ghana, hashtag Nigeria, hashtag this, hashtag that, or keywords. This was makes you like you get a targeted audience. All right.
Okay. Okay.
So continue. From there, you can start answering people's concern and creating a conversation with your take on specific subjects. If you follow me on social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, IG, I post regularly about online business and digital marketing. Like I said, that was where Makiza got my profile from. So you must take your social media profiles very serious in 2023. Don't see it as just one of those places to while away time. It's a place that can make you 10 figure.
Right, right.
Take it very serious. It can make you 10 figure in a very short time, but it needs to be consistent and hard work because nothing good comes easy.
Right, right,
Nothing good comes easy. So we are on point number 6. Utilize and use industry influencers. Influencers are people that have wider audience on the online space.
right.
So if you want to grow your brand, your personal brand or your business on the online space, you need to utilize influencers. It's very, very important. If Shatawale posts today that he's selling an earpod for 20 Ghana cedis, you know more than 10 million Ghanaians will buy that earpod. Now do the math, $20 or 20 cedis times that number of millions, that's the money these influencers make.
Right.
You understand? So it's possible for you to utilize influencers to grow as a new brand or as a new business owner. Let's go on. Some may find influencers obnoxious, but the power and the result it will give you through marketing with them should not be overestimated. Oh, sorry,
Right.
underestimated. You
Right.
cannot underestimate the number of reach an influencer will give to you. Creating
Mm-hmm.
business relationships with creating business relationship other industry leaders in your field with other industry leaders in your field will cause your brand to get recognized more
Mm-hmm.
and will solidify your position as
That's
one
one of
of
the industry
the
leaders.
industry leaders.
Yes.
Look into your existing network and see if there are influencers that are within your scope and willing to work with you. If they have a YouTube channel, a podcast, or whatever media they use, you can ask them on their show to provide some valuable information and insights. Very important.
Sure.
You can also attend public forums, speaking events like the Power Impact series,
Give it up. You know.
where influencers present. This could help you push your brand beyond your imagination.
Right.
Today, I'm
Right.
online with the Power Impact series from
Right.
Nigeria. Now,
Right.
I have audience from different parts of the world looking at
Right.
this presentation today. It's
Right.
because of my position on the online space. Okay,
Right.
so you need to take advantage of public forums and speaking events like the one we are having right now. All right. Then point number 7, consistently churn out content, video content, image content, whatever content you think that will benefit your audience. Be consistent. Charlie, if you like, post 10 times a day. Charlie, be your profile, no, you don't concern anybody. Post it. Leave those content online. Those contents are your footprint on the online space.
That's right. That's
Just
right.
keep dropping them. Let me
Post
explain
them.
further. To successfully establish your presence on social media platform takes diligence and patience.
Okay.
You must be diligent. You must be consistent. Sometimes it's tiring to make up articles. It's tiring to create videos. It's tiring to snap and to edit and to post. But Charlie, do it. These things are your footprints.
Right.
Someday they'll pay off.
Right.
You just can't you just can't publish content once a month and expect your followers base to increase. There's no magic. It's not rocket science.
Right.
You come today,
Right.
you post. Your profile will be dormant for 3 months. You not post. If I come to that profile, I will see that this person is not serious. There, where if they say anything, I give him my money. Charlie, you go run with my money. So you must always remember that it is essential to produce content consistently. The online space today is content based. You must be person of content. Go out there and drop content, whatever it is, whatever niche you find yourself. Like we said before, whatever it is that you love doing, make up content, feed your
Right.
audience regularly, give them value for free. You understand? Just be crazy about these little things, and you watch your follower base increase. You must remember that it is essential to produce content consistently. You can do this by publishing blog posts that are related to your field or service, which your audience can relate to. There are many blogs, or there are many places on the online space where you can get inspiration that will inspire you to create content. You can also post industry relevant content that shares information, and blog posts written by others is also a great way to bridge the gap for your next written piece. Lastly, you can also set up webinar and invite your followers to attend. We said it before, be a person of value, give out value. Okay, so regularly take it as your thing in 2023 to give out value. Value. When I mean value, be crazy about giving out value. Okay, and believe you me, before the middle of this year, you will see results in whatever business, in whatever career you are into. If you can work with these 7 steps I've given you, believe you me, in the short time you see profits from your being consistent in giving out value on the online space.
Wow. Wow.
So yeah, question section.
Wow.
We've come to the end of my presentation. Thank you very much.
Wow. I mean, man, we need to give him a round of applause. Yes, 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 yes. That was 7 powerful points being shared by Patrick. Patrick, that was intense, and then a lot of content you shared there. But let me hear from you, my audience. Let me hear from you if you have any questions for Patrick, because it is the time for us to answer your questions, and then we're going to answer some questions actually. So I have this one here. Let me see if we can see it on screen. Okay, so this from Joe's.
All
It
right.
says, "Are not the influencer more oriented to mass affluent retail business?" I mean, I think he's asking based on the example you made, that if, let's say, Shatawale comes
Yeah.
to advertise an airpod
Yeah.
selling for 20 Ghana cities, and he gets
Yeah.
about 10,000 or
Yeah.
1
Yeah. Yeah.
million
Yeah.
people buying them, you do the calculation
Yeah.
and you're having that huge
Yeah.
chunk of money. But he's saying that how to approach a most selective audience. Imagine an exclusive and small dental clinic
Okay.
looking for a maximum of 5 to 6 clients per day for dental care.
Okay.
how
Okay.
how does that come in with, I mean, the example you gave and compared to a mass kind of
Okay,
affluent
okay, okay. Now,
retail
okay.
business?
Let me talk on that. For
Right.
is a dental service, so
Yeah.
categorically is a dental niche.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you can find a celebrity
Right.
in Ghana that you can work with, the dental niche.
Right.
Okay, there are celebrities, there are ladies, there are lady celebrities you can work with, there are male celebrities you can work with. You
Right.
just look out for the brand, for the influencer that can work with you. It's not every influencer you can work with.
Right.
Yeah, so
Right.
you just look out for the influencers you can work with and work with. But for this number of audience, you like your target customer base, I think with a simple social media marketing campaign, paid ad, you can get these numbers. Okay, if you
Right.
run a simple Facebook advert of your service from a Facebook page,
Right.
Charlie, there in a day you can be getting feedbacks
Right. Right.
without even
Right.
spending, because influencers are expensive. So for you to start out as fast as you can just do Facebook adverts, $50,
Right.
sorry, 50 CDs, 30 CDs, spend it on the online space and test, and you see
Right.
how this will start giving results.
Sure. 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 All right. So he comes back again and says that okay. So he's referring to the churning out content on a constant basis, and he's saying that contents are key, but more visual than text, I guess. I
Yeah.
think we are not more used to reading more than 3 lines of text. What is your view on it?
Yeah, like there are many aspects that makes up content. Okay, the
Right.
headline, the body,
Right.
and the call to action and all that. So
Right.
you need to put all this into consideration while coming up with your content. Okay, it
Right.
can be video content. Today, video content gives better conversion. So let's
Okay.
say I'm a tailor
Right.
and I want to be dishing out content based on my niche.
Right.
I should be able to be doing short videos that will
Right.
help people that want to start tailoring. Okay,
Okay.
little skills, how to cut your dress, how to draw, all those things. Short videos. This will give
Right.
you better conversion even than text.
Right, that's going to give you a better convention more than text. So I'm sure, Joes, you cool with that. Macasia says, very powerful. Yay, how are you doing? Thank you for joining us, Macasia. We have also Boss Charger. Aha, Dr. T, all the way from Dallas, Texas. Thank you for watching. Yes, yes, let it keep coming. Let it keep coming. Any question you have for Patrick? Patrick is ready for your questions, and then he's ready to handle them for you. But yay, that's enough information you've shared with us. Yeah, you need to get your niche, and then you have to now narrow it down to your niche with a posting, so that when I'm coming to Patrick's page, I know that yeah, I'm going to get stuff like this on Patrick's page. So I'll constantly keep looking for his page. So just know your target market and move in there, and let's have it there. All right, so let me hear what Bob is also saying. Ah, okay, he says, all right, I'll try and answer it, and then he also answer it a bit. So he says, I didn't see cyber protection in your presentation. Content creation is key in this our digital market. I know copyrights will help protect one's content. Can you please elaborate on that? Well, yeah, because he knows he's dealing with a basic cyber hygienist, so I'm sure he left that part for me. So don't worry, Bob. I'll do justice to it. I'll do justice to it, and he can focus on the content creation is key in this our digital market. I know copyrights will help protect one's content. Can you please elaborate on that? He's talking about protection of your content and then copyrights.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
know, no matter the laws we have in Africa, people still go against these content violations. Okay,
yeah,
so is Okay, for you to stand out, let me just use this. For you to stand out, you must make sure your content are plagiarism free. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
you must make sure your contents are clear.
Right.
No trace on the online space is a unique content. Okay, so you cannot, you are free, because no matter what you put out there, we are Africans. People will still want to take advantage of your content. Okay, so for video content, you can brand your content. For video content, you can brand it. For
Right.
images too, you can still brand it. But for
Right.
text, even if you tell people to always acknowledge the original writer, Africans, we need to hear something. They will still copy the content like it's their content. You understand? So as as in on the online, we are still battling this online this copywriting thing is a big problem, and we believe government will help us to strengthen our agencies for that. Because no matter what you do, I'll tell you, people want to take advantage, but you just stand out. That's the main thing. You stand out. That's what I would say.
Yeah, it says you stand out. Do your acknowledgement, but you stand out. Make sure what you're churning out stands out and attributes to you. All right. So Javier, motivation with Abel Daniels. It says, if you want to be valuable, you have to give value. Thank you so much. And it says that, yeah, great presentation. Great presentation. Okay, and I have also here helping us, okay, Amachi Entry and says, I have learned a lot and sure this will help take my business far. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining. Thank you everyone for joining. And it has been a wonderful time. Yeah, so please let's wait and see if we're going to have any final questions coming in. But before we do that, we just want to take our final commercial break and then we'll come back and see if there are some questions for us. So hold on, don't go anywhere.
Need a spark to kickstart your innovation? Looking for thought and talks to get things moving? Wondering how to navigate a future full of change and uncertainty? With the eye-opening stories of digital disruption, extreme customer centricity, organizational innovation, and global shift, our collective of speakers, MCs, and moderators will shift your perspective. Meet our speakers. For booking and interviews, contact us on 0246 054092 or send us a mail info.accessnet@gmail.com. You can also follow us on all social media channels at AccessNet Global, African Seasoned Speakers Network, influencing the next generation of Africans.
Influencing the next generation of Africans. So, yes, I think all the questions have been dealt with perfectly by Patrick. So, we don't have any questions in our chat area. Yes, so that was it. That was hit time. And as we do it always, yes, we normally come up with a hashtag for the day. So please, is anyone having any hashtag from the presentation? Let's get to the chat area and let's suggest from your end what hashtag you were able to pick for today. We won't push our hashtag for today. It's a few seconds time, but if you were able to pick up your own hashtag, let us have it right now and let's compare our notes. Let's compare our notes for today. Patrick, that was a wonderful presentation. We appreciate it. Thank you so much for giving us this insight. I'm sure we're going to pick it up to the next level. And I want to say that, Patrick, we need to do a part two of this one because this 7 points we need to have time and break them down into it minute. I mean, part because there's a lot that has gone on today for us. So please, if you have any question, your last chance to ask Patrick so that we can get we can make way for Patrick to go. Let me see. Yes, definitely. We'll have the recording. It'll still be on our Facebook page. If you're unable to join us from the beginning of the program, you can view everything well again from the Facebook page on the African Citizen Speakers Network, and then you can have all that you need to, get to know. And you can also send your questions after. We can send all the questions all the way to Patrick. So, about to go for our hashtag for today. So the hashtag for today is in the chat area. That's the hashtag for today. Everybody is not your target. The hashtag for today's episode. Everybody is not your target. And Bob Aiden also says entrepreneurship beyond digital space. That is it. Let's keep it coming. Let's drop it here. Let's drop it here for all of us to also make sure that, yeah, we took something home. We took something home. We took something home. Yeah, so we want to say a very big thank you to Patrick for availing himself to be on the Power Impact series. And we know it's not going to be his first and last. He's going to come in again for us to do part 2 of this one as well. And then we're going to dig deeper and deeper and well. So Patrick is not yet gone. He's going to give us his final words before he goes off the scene. So Patrick.
Yes, sir.
Right. Yes. Patrick also says that everybody is not your target. That is it. It comes in there. It comes in there for us. It comes in there for us. Yeah. All right. So a quick one before. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you all for joining us. It's been a wonderful time. We're going to have a time for Patrick to give us his final words, and then we're going to share our cybersecurity tips as well. So Patrick will give us his final words.
Okay, so my final words is for everyone is take the steps very serious this year. Take your social media presence very serious. If you really want to grow your brand or your career, take it very serious. And I believe before the middle of this year, you start seeing those results that you desire. And believe you me, soon I'll be live in Ghana.
Oh,
For a live event.
He's going to be live in Ghana. Yes, we're more than waiting for you to be live in Ghana. Yeah, because he knows all the areas in Ghana, and we're going to love to have you live in Ghana for our live sessions. Right. So before we end the show, as we always do it, just stick around. Let's take our cybersecurity tips. Yeah, brought to you by Cyberbelts. Right. So today, what we're going to talk about on cybersecurity, tips, is this: whale fishing. We're talking about whale fishing. So one may ask, what is whale fishing? So there's a quick definition of whale fishing. It is a highly targeted phishing attack aimed at senior executives, masquerading as a legitimate email. Now, this is how they do it. It is a digitally fraud through social engineering designed to encourage victims to perform a secondary action, such as initiating a wire transfer fund. So this is how bad guys are doing. See, now we made mention of other applications or other platforms that we are putting our profiles and all that about us there. Good. Now the bad guys are going to and fro from these platforms, and what they are doing is that they are gathering information about people. So they look at the profile and they see that this person, Patrick, Timi, or Thomas, or Macazia, or Abigail, or Josephine, is a senior executive at a particular company. So they are able to mimic their email address. Most often, unsuspecting users are not more, or they don't pay more attention on the full email address. So let's take it, for instance, that my name, Benjamin Owusu-Ansah. So they know that most organizations will come with the abbreviated first name, Benjamin, making it B, and probably add an O and then add the answer to it. So you're going to have something like BO answer at African Season Speakers Network.com. That's going to be the email address. But also unsuspecting users, once this person has come to scoop or just come to spoof my email address, all they're going to do is that they might just change it a bit. So instead of BO answer at African Season Speakers Network.com, they might just come in as BO answer at African Season Speakers Network.com. So he has changed the Africa to African. And because you are not really paying attention to the whole length of email, you might think that that email is coming from me. And this is the influence that they have. Knowing that that email is coming from the senior executive, you might not even take time to scrutinize the email that has been sent to you by making a call, placing a call to the chief executive or the senior executive to inquire if the senior executive sent you that mail to release some funds or to release some sensitive information. They know that we are always busy with our work and we look are just the first part of the email address, and then we answer them. So that is what the bad guys are doing. They are looking for the senior executive's email address. Once they know that you are connected to these big people or this senior executive, when that email comes to you requesting for sensitive information or for you to transfer some funds to someone to a different account from the usual account, you are quick to do that. So the next time you get an email from anybody or from the senior executive of an organization or from any other place that you work with, do a second check. Check with them, especially when it involves sensitive information or the transfer of funds, so that you'll be double sure that it is definitely coming from the person that is purporting to be. Thank you so much for joining us, and it has been a wonderful time joining the Power Impact series, having with us Patrick Timi, all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. As I always say, dreams are in levels. Make sure you get to the top level of your dream. So we'll meet same time next week, same place on the Power Impact series. My name is Ambassador Benjamin Oslansa. Make sure you post constantly, you channel out content constantly, and within some time or within the due time, you're going to benefit from all that you've done. Have a wonderful week.